What's going on, everybody? Yungskittlez here. Welcome back to another practical application video. This one today we cover food and farming, and specifically chicken farms. And you might already be saying that there's a million and one of these out there. What makes yours different? And you could probably already see that from the looks of it, it looks like just about any other design out there. Especially like the one made popular by DocM77. The difference between all those and mine is that mine is a chicken farm powered chicken farm. Basically, if you are low on chickens and you want to start farming chickens to farm chicken, all you really need is just one chicken to start a farm. And this is the concept I wanted to introduce here. So basically the chicken at the top feeds eggs into this, which in turn feeds eggs into this. So it's a three-step process. It's very, very, very long, and I've probably had this running a bit of time now. And of course you got to factor in the randomization of the math of the eggs to chicken ratio. And there we go. There's another one popping in, but yeah, there's nothing happened. So without further ado, let's actually get cracking into a tutorial on this. There's two parts to this. One of them is not shown here. But before we do a tutorial, let's do a fly around and kind of showcase some of the redstone here. It's very compact. It's not really, I mean, for what it does and the efficiency that it has, it's compact. So take a look at the items needed for a farm. These are all the items needed for the farm itself. Now these chicken eggs can either be just one single chicken or as many chickens as you would like, and I will show you how all that plays in here. The carpet is needed. At least 3 transparent blocks are needed. Actually, at least 1. That's just so you can open the chest. However, if you don't wish on opening the chest, but as you see here, actually you probably will want to open the chest, but as you see here, there's feathers in here as well. Say you only want that to be chicken, well, I've got a solution for that as well. We add on this many items here, and we can add a bulk storage for the feathers. So without further ado, let's get cracking on to the tutorial. The first thing you want to do is find an area where you want to put this farm. Preferably spawn chunks where it's out of the way so the noise doesn't override you. Next, you want to decide on the front facing of it. Once you have that, you're going to want to place a chest, and you want to place 1, 2, 3 blocks on top of that. I'm going with the purple stained glass here. But at least this one only has to be glass or transparent. It could be glowstone or whatever. Then you want to go ahead and frame the rest in with your building blocks or your solid blocks. And note that wood is not a recommended material to use for this, as there's lava involved. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4 high. And then you're going to have a hopper feeding into this with a half slab that did not make it into the inventory on top of that, on the lower half of the block. You're going to come around block, dispenser will be here, so I'll break this for now, and you're going to have a dispenser facing into that half slab. You can break that block, and you're just going to cap that off there so that you place your lava 1 block above the slab, which would be here, and then your lava right above that. For looks, I'm going to go ahead and put another glass there. That'll be your 5th and final transparent block. Those are no longer needed. We can get rid of that. Next, you're going to want to have a block, 3, 4 blocks coming out from your dispenser, 2 and 3 like that. You're going to have a comparator into a redstone repeater into a comparator on subtraction mode, where you have redstone running around just like that. And this will create a rapid pulser, so that way, say if you have a massive amount of chicken in here, no matter how many eggs are in here, we'll just put one in here. You can see it fires a few times, and yep, right there. And I do want to note that I have done this wrong, and that this should be a hopper facing into that dispenser there, and there's your second hopper. And now for the chicken that feeds the eggs into the lower half, you're going to have a block there, there, and there, as well as, get the slab back out again, slab on the top half of the block there with 1 or 21 or however many chickens you want in here. And these will feed eggs into the cooker itself. And that's that part done. Now if you want to have what I have over there, which this is optional, but it's recommended. If you want to do as I have done over there and add in a second portion chicken farm that farms chickens, you're going to have this guy in the way. Or not. Okay. Apparently I was in the way. Anyway, you're going to have that there, and you're going to repeat the same process. You can delete this block, so you're going to come out 4, around 3, and then up 2. And you're going to have redstone running all the way to here. Repeater there, comparator subtract, comparator there, and that'll do the same thing as below. And you're going to have a hopper here. I'm going to put a solid block here, another carpet here, and whoop. We're going to come around just like that, as well as another slab on the top half there, with your single chicken feeding into the rest of your farm, and that is it. That is the farm done. Now, if you want to bring the feathers out and have them sorted out separately from this chest here, let's get on to that. If you would like to sort out the feathers, you're going to start off by coming down here and knocking out this block here and having a hopper point into this block here, as well as a hopper straight down. And then you're going to knock that block off, replace that block here, and you're going to come up 1, down 1, over 1, knock that out, and do the same thing there. And that's that done. Now we just put the redstone in on that, and before we do, we're going to come down here 2 blocks, stick our rail with preferably facing this way, and you just break it like that real quick, and you're going to come up and up there like that. So you place your minecart with a chest in it, however many you would like, to use this sort of cheaty method, and you just stack them on top of that there. Now for the redstone of this, you're going to place a torch on that block, but on that face there instead. Comparator pointing out of there, 3 bits of redstone here, and a repeater, and you're done sorting, except for filling this with 21 items that you do not want to sort and a feather. Now if we take a look inside here, we dump in a whole lot of feathers and a whole lot of cooked chicken. Doesn't matter what order we put them in. Put the feathers clear down here. It's always going to take the feathers out. Now what happens if we only put 1 in and there's nothing else left? Well, we're left with all this delicious cooked chicken. Now I know that personally I like to do all this so that there's an even flow, but so that the feathers can be sorted and they don't get stuck in the hopper. Behind this chest, I like to leave at least 3 slots available, but that's overkill. And I mean, that's 24 stacks of chicken. 64 times 24 is too many items. No, not the mod. But yeah, that's about it. So that's all we got time for today, folks. If you've enjoyed this little tutorial on a practical chicken farm, it's a chicken farm, something like that. Leave a like on the video. Tell your friends. You know, subscribe for some more. But I'm Young Skittles, and until next time, guys. Bye.